So, anxiety. The thing that makes you rehearse conversations like you're prepping for a TED Talk, then still manage to say, "You too," when the waiter says, "Enjoy your meal." You know what's wild? Anxiety convinces you that everyone's judging you, like you're the main character, and in the worst possible way. Except no one actually cares. Not in a mean way, but in a people are too busy overthinking their own lives to analyze your every move way. Yet, here you are, replaying that one awkward thing you said 3 years ago, like it's a deleted scene from your personal cringe compilation. And if overthinking burned calories, most of you would be shredded by now. Anxiety is basically that one toxic friend who never shuts up. The overdramatic liar who convinces you that sending a text with a single typo will ruin your entire reputation. The one who tells you that if you speak up in class or at work, everyone will secretly roll their eyes and talk about how dumb you are. Let's fact check that real quick. Has anyone ever done that to you? Like, actually? Or is that just a delusion cooked up by your brain with zero supporting evidence? Because last time I checked, no one cares if your voice shakes a little when you speak. No one is making a spreadsheet of your awkward moments. If anything, people respect confidence. Not the fake loud kind, but the "I'm a little nervous, but I'm doing it anyway" kind. And here's the part you might not want to hear. Avoiding what makes you anxious is literally making it worse. Every time you dodge a conversation, an event, or even sending a simple email, because what if I mess up? You're training your brain to believe that those things are actual threats. And guess what? Next time, it'll feel even scarier. It's like skipping leg day forever, and then wondering why walking up the stairs feels like climbing Mount Everest. The more you avoid, the weaker you get. The harder it becomes. And suddenly, you're out here living life like an NPC, avoiding side quests, sticking to the same 3 dialogue options, and never unlocking new levels. Now, I know what's on your mind. Yeah, but it's not that easy. Sure, it's not easy. No one said it would be, but doing it anyway is always the hack. Every time you take that small action, no matter how awkward or terrifying, you're proving to your brain that it's not the end of the world. You're showing yourself that you can survive discomfort. And guess what? You actually grow stronger. It's like getting over the hump of the first 5 minutes of a workout. At first you want to quit. You're convinced it's not worth it. But if you push through those first few reps, you'll start seeing the progress you're too afraid to acknowledge. And soon enough, you won't be the person sitting on the sidelines anymore. You'll be in the game. And let's be completely honest. Do you want to live your life as a spectator, watching everyone else succeed, grow, and take risks while you're stuck in your head, playing the role of the what-if person? Or do you want to be the one who says, "I did it, and I'm doing it again"? Because that's the reality you can create if you decide to take action, even when anxiety is screaming at you to stop. Anxiety makes you a pro at the worst version of the what-if game. What if they think I'm weird? What if I embarrass myself? What if I fail? You've been playing this game on hard mode, so why not flip the script on easy mode? What if you actually pull it off? What if people respect you for trying? What if you stop overthinking and realize life moves on, and so do you? See, your brain already loves asking these questions. You're just using them against yourself. Start playing this game your way. Because if you're gonna be paranoid about the future, at least be paranoid about something good happening for once. Because no one is coming to magically fix your anxiety for you. I know that sounds brutal, but hear me out. This is good news. Because if no one is coming to save you, that means you don't have to wait. You don't need permission. You don't need to be fully healed before you start living. You just need to decide that you're done letting anxiety dictate your life. The difference between people who break free and people who stay stuck is not luck or talent. It's the ones who decide, "Screw it, I'm tired of my own BS. Let's go." And that's completely in your control. Look, no one's telling you to suddenly become a fearless extrovert overnight. That's not the goal. The goal is to prove to yourself that anxiety doesn't own you. And the way you do that is to start stupidly small. Reply to that text you've been overthinking. Hold eye contact for half a second longer. Ask a dumb question in class just to realize no one actually cares. Walk into a room like you belong there, even if your brain is screaming otherwise. Because confidence isn't something you're born with. It's built. And the only way to build it is by taking tiny, messy, awkward steps. You don't need a personality transplant. You just need one small win, and then another, and another. Until one day you look back and realize you're not the same person who let anxiety run the show. And stop waiting to feel ready, because you're out here waiting for confidence, like it's a software update. Like one day, you'll wake up, and boom, all your anxiety is gone. That's never gonna happen. Confidence doesn't show up first. Action does. Think about it. When was the last time you felt ready for something new? First day at a job, presenting in class, talking to someone you liked? You were never ready. You just did it because you have to. And somehow, you survived, maybe even crushed it. So what makes you think confidence is gonna magically hit you before you take action? It's the other way around. You go first, then confidence catches up. That's the real cheat code. The goal is not to get rid of anxiety completely. Anxiety isn't the problem. How you react to it is. You feel your heart race, your hands sweat, your mind spiral, and you think, oh no, this is bad. I need to make it stop. But what if you stop treating anxiety like some villain trying to ruin your life? Because it's just your brain trying and failing to protect you. It's like a smoke alarm going off when you burn toast. Annoying, unnecessary, but not actually dangerous. So instead of freaking out every time anxiety shows up, try this. Let it sit there. Feel it, but don't feed it. Keep moving anyway. Because the moment you stop letting anxiety control your decisions is when you actually start winning. Yeah, pushing through anxiety is uncomfortable. But you know what's worse? Waking up 5 years from now, realizing nothing has changed, and hating yourself for it. Think about it. How many opportunities have you already let slip because you were too stuck in your own head? How many conversations didn't happen? How many experiences did you miss? How many times did you let anxiety make the call instead of you? That regret? That's way worse than any awkward moment, shaky voice, or racing heartbeat. Because at least when you try, you're moving forward. At least when you try, there's a chance for something better. But if you don't, you already know exactly what happens. Nothing. So here's the real question. Who's running your life? You or your anxiety? Because every day you're casting a vote. Every action or inaction is you deciding who's in charge. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be done letting fear make your decisions for you. Start small, start messy. Start chaotic, just start. Because 5 years from now, you'll either look back proud that you did, or pissed that you didn't. And that choice, it's yours. All right, I'm done yapping. If you want me to yap some more, hit like. If not, well, enjoy staying stuck, I guess. Your call.